we're back. We are in the garden. It's a beautiful, oh my God, beautiful day. I cannot wait to get a run in today. And this weather is kind of windy, a little cool, but y'all, it feels amazing. So I've already gotten a head start on something I want to do on this side of the garden. So we know we have the containers here. I did plant out some carrots in one, beets in the other. I'll show you my diagram that I created once we're done out here. But so far, there's only maybe 1.5 not planted out, but everything's been planted out. So I'll kind of go over that like briefly, really quickly, so you'll know what I did. And then I'll show you something else I just put in the backyard, and maybe one or two things I plan on doing today. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this camera around. Now, I moved this from my front porch. So I was thinking that I might end up getting two of those instead of the EzCubes. I might get another one of those to put on that side when we get rid of that one. So this will also be a removable container that I can pick up and take with me or whatever. So my neighbor did come get the container that was here, and this is the soil. Eventually that grass will catch. It doesn't take long at all. Y'all know that for grass to catch. So this has soil in it. From the front, I didn't do a good job of taking care of this because I'm back here so much. I don't have time to be in my front yard. I don't like my front yard. I don't like being there unless we're just cutting a yard. I like being in the backyard. This is my safe haven. This is my therapy back here. So I'm going to put some soil in here. I just rolled it back here, y'all. That's all I did. Put it on paver. So when I cut the grass, someone asked me about that. Matter of fact, everything's on a paver. 1, to keep it level. 2, because I weed eat around the paver so I don't tear up my green stalks, or pots with the weed eater. I got a strong weed eater. So I weed eat around the edge of like pavers. So that's what I do. Anyway, yeah, so this locked in. We're going to fill this up with some soil from a container that I'm going to empty today, finally. I'm still going towards that living with less. Minimizing things, and this is part of that journey. So all the containers that are like in ground, like that one right there, will eventually go, and we'll just have these type of containers to grow in. I think this is sufficient for me for right now. Like I said, I would like another one of these, another like 2 or 3 of these, one for sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, if I don't do the laundry basket situation. And I would like to have like I said, the peppers, tomatoes. So we got to figure that out. But these will probably be turned over by then to do for what I'm thinking. So anyway, we can start back here, or we can go to the front. I don't have my mic right now, so I'm sorry for the wind. A lot of y'all don't like the mic anyway. Yeah, so this one's a little bit off, but just needs to be level. It eventually with this grass, it'll level itself out. That's lettuce, and onions. That's what these two are. And I've been harvesting so much lettuce that you could tell a lot of the lettuce is like gone. I mean, we still have lettuce, but I've been harvesting a ton of that. So what I did was the onions that were in that long container, I ended up putting them here so that they will grow here. That's all I did. Just kind of transplant them there. And we'll see how that goes. And then we still have lettuce here. More lettuce on this side because I harvested that one first. So I need to drop some more seeds over there. But there's still lettuce here growing in this one. And an onion and some kale. But that is what these two are. Basically lettuce and onions and a little dabble of kale, curly kale. So this windmill is leaning. I need to hammer it in. On the left side here, I don't remember. Let me get my sheet. All right, so this right here is representative of that over there. So this one has nothing yet. This one is just resting until I decide what we're going to put in here, because eventually, like the yarrow, it'll stay. I'll keep the yarrow in here. I'll just cut it back, and so it won't be so unruly. This is a flower. I don't know if it's seasoning or not, but anyway, I think it's like flowers up here. Of course, we have this one growing, and something else is over here That's growing. That's a broccoli. That's a bok choy. But more broccoli. And then we have like the onions. So what I'm going to do is I'm letting this one rest until we figure out if we're going to do peppers here. Because remember I told you I had a container of 4 stacked that is ready to go for peppers. That might be what this one is. And that will give me 24 plants, right? And I think that's enough for what I want to do, right? Yeah, I think that's enough. All right, so the next one is the kale. All right, so this is the kale container. All things kale is in this container. This is looking a little worse for wear because I transplanted it, but that's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be just fine. That's all kale. A lot of it's the red, purple kale, whatever you call it, this kale right here. But I like this, so I like to cook with saute with that one. So these don't look that great, but they will all bounce back. They're all starting to kind of like sit up a little bit. This is the what do we transplant? What are those called? Garlic scapes. So they're looking pretty decent. I wanted as many garlic scapes as I could over here so that we wouldn't get like aphids or whatever. But all those are pepping up, if you see. And then this lemongrass will stay. All right, so this side you see more kale. So this is basically the kale tower because I do a lot of kale. So I'm so grateful for that. And then over here was all seeded for, I think this is carrots. Yeah, this is all carrots. So hopefully it'll be carrots with a little bit of onion here and there. As you see, this one's starting to flower. And once it flowers, we'll drop them seeds back somewhere around here. Oh, this is, look. Okay, so but all this has carrots except for, see, this soil went down. Let me put some more soil there and probably some more carrots, except for this one over here that's kind of like sitting here, this mustard. But other than that, this is all carrots. We have carrots growing over here too, but once all this is done growing, we'll pull all this out and this will be gifted too. We already talked about this container. The cilantro, this is the year I grew the most cilantro like ever. This is freaking crazy. I've never grown this much cilantro, and we eat so much of it that, yeah, that is just insane. But yeah, okay, so moving on to the next one. The next one is beets. I told you all I wanted each tower to be like a specific vegetable. Everywhere there's no plant, there's a beet. So we have, I'm just trying to pull these off as I go. Broccoli's still here. We still have, what is this one? Oh, that is so pretty. Like a little mini cabbage, Chinese cabbage. This is that flower. This is gorgeous. This is so gorgeous. Y'all, Oh, we have another couple of mini cabbages coming. Okay. And then that red leaf. I forget what it's called. It's like the Mizuna, but it's red leaf. So, and then my hollyhock. So this one has beets coming in every pocket that's empty. So hopefully, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let me just drop that. And then coming up, what's this one? Okay, so then this one has, does it? I put collards there. Sure, I guess I did. Okay, so I put some more collard seeds here. I think they're the giant, it can't be the giant collards. Maybe they are the giant collards. I think that's what I put in everything that's empty here. So we still have like the mini cabbages. We still have chard, growing the green chard. Another cabbage down there. They're actually doing like really good right now. These mini cabbages. I'm going to spin them a little bit so I can get the sun on the other side. And then we have sage down here. But there's like 1, 2. Oh, here's another one coming right here. 3 of these cabbages. They're so cute. But anyway, that's what's in here is mustards wherever you don't see something else growing. Because I know I can carry them into spring for sure. Recently I came over here and moved everything around that was an herb and put it here. I wanted just an herb tower. I don't water herbs as much as everything else, so I think what's going to happen is they'll be able to be they'll survive more, maybe get bigger, because I'm not drowning them out to water like tomatoes, you know what I'm saying? So this is a Chinese cabbage that's left that I need to go ahead and harvest. But like all my mint will be able to thrive more without being soaking wet. And especially my rosemary on the back here. Yeah, see, this is probably like shocked. Let me see, is it wet? It's wet. But yeah, this looks better already. It's crazy. Yeah, so I just need to kind of feed these too to make sure they maintain. But to have mint still growing like this in January is just amazing to me. Look how beautiful. I don't know if y'all can see how pretty this one is. Let me see if I can get in the sun so you can see how gorgeous this mint is. Wow. And as soon as I see these flowers, I'm going to show you what I've been doing. Taking these flowers, and these are my mint buckets that I get mint in every year. And so I just kind of like put them in there. And so this one still has mint. And as it flowers, I do the same thing, just transfer it to the other container. All right, so this one right here in the middle, I need to make this stand up straight. Hold on. No, I need to hammer it down. Okay, so this one is the shard container. I thought all the shard would have bounced back by now, and it really has not. I don't know if it's because of the weather. They still look a little like drooped. They're not standing up like I thought they would be. You know, like this one is. So I don't know. I mean, they're still alive, so I think I'm gonna cut them all back and see if they bounce back after I move them. I just don't know. But like this one is a no. It probably can go. But some of them I feel like they're trying to kind of start pepping up a little bit. But this whole container I wanted of chard and spinach, and I don't have any spinach, so yeah, that's that. But I wanted this one to be chard and spinach, so maybe the ones I take or remove that aren't doing so well. But this one's starting to come back. You see this? I'll put the spinach seeds in, and we'll see if we can grow some spinach this summer, well, this spring. All right, so the last container is this one, and it's garlic. It's just all garlic. I think it might be 1 or 2 onions in here, but for the most part, it's all just garlic in here. Yeah, I like that I did this separate this time. Yeah, and then we have one random plant down there, but it's all garlic. All right, so let me show you what I'm about to do, what I'm going to work on real quick. And yeah, that's everything. So this is the container I'm working on today. I'm going to remove this one today. So all the soil that's in here, hopefully all the wood picks and stuff that I've used in here has broken down. I'm going to pull everything that's in here that needs to come on out. I'm not trying to keep none of this stuff because, yeah, I'm not trying to keep none of this stuff. But I'm going to pull this out, cut the broccoli, and use this soil to put in that container on the other side of the garden. So it'll be this container left, and a little seating area, that container, and then all my containers right there. Yeah, I think we're doing really good. I think we're doing good. A quick update over here. Let me get out the sun. This is looking really good. Look how good this soil looks, y'all. That's crazy. So this is full of zinnias, full of cleome. I forget the name of that flower. What's the other one? Yarrow, zinnia, marigold. Oh, man. Okay, my mind's blank. But y'all know the big purple flowers I put out here. And, yeah, I can't think of anything else. But you'll see this come spring. Hopefully, it'll be a big, huge, like, garden of flowers. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out, emptying out this container. Y'all don't have to watch that, but y'all can see me plant up maybe some seeds in a new container, not new container, but the other container, and go from there. So yeah, I'll see y'all when I'm done doing that. All right, so it's windy out here, so you probably won't be able to hear me, but I've watered this in. I moved the soil from over there to here. It had a bunch of like roots in here, probably from whatever, like the broccoli, which is fine. And then I added some of the cocoa coir in here as well. Now what I'm gonna do is probably seed this up. I don't know with what just yet, but I'm gonna seed this up. I went ahead and put like some onion, transfer some onion and a little bit of kale. I have some seeds. Maybe I'll do that real quick before I head out for my walk. I'll have some seeds. I'll drop some seeds in here real quick so I can show you what I'm growing. First, I was going to say this for strawberries. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is getting another like mini tower, the small towers for strawberries. I don't know what I want for strawberries. I don't know what I want to do for strawberries. Or if I want to push, yeah, I don't know. I kind of was thinking something like this. I don't know. Yeah, I want to save this for strawberries. So I'm going to go ahead and seed this up. And I'll show you the seeds I'm putting here. And then I'm going to show you what I did on that side real quick. I've gone ahead and almost pulled all this up. I did move the soil to there. And then I had to move some soil on the other side. So this is the container that was here. I'm going to take that apart. I'm going to take this apart since it's kind of like deteriorating. Okay. But I just got to get the rest of the soil up. And that's it. It's not much. Yeah, it's not much. So I'll get it up. So another thing I did was I moved this. I told you all I was going to move it. So now the VegoGarden EzCube has been moved. All this stuff has been moved. Only thing left to be done is to get rid of this. And that's it. I got a lot of work done today. Yeah, I got quite a lot of work done today. Especially with that EzCube. That container over there. And I'm sure what this looks like now. So this is where the EzCube was. Now it's gone. The grass is probably just gonna grow back right there. I'm gonna leave this for right now. Eventually I'm gonna take that apart and move that soil. So yeah, we're getting stuff done. I was thinking I'd probably have to do a voiceover. It's so windy out here. I'm gonna tell you what I'm putting in here. I'm doing the little gem lettuce in here, the Shanghai bok choy. I might do a voiceover. Some parsley, some more basil, like we did in there. Some arugula, and what's left over from the nasturtiums. I'm just gonna put them around the edge, and then the other stuff in between. But I would like for this to be, oh my God. Oh my goodness. No. Well. Oh well. That's gone. Let me put this right here. I really would like for this to be strawberries, but I have to buy the bare roots and all that. I'm not doing all that right now. So I'm just gonna pop these nasturtiums in here around the edges. It's a little cool out here. It's windy more than anything. So we'll see how this goes. Where it was at on my porch, it didn't get enough sun. So I'm hoping it gets like sun over here. On this side. I gotta get out of here actually. I have somewhere to be. I've been outside all day. I'm probably gonna just sprinkle a little bit of these seeds and then I'll probably come back and clean all this out. blowing dirt in my face. I have these peas. I don't really know how they grow, but I'm gonna drop them like in this area. Let's see if they grow for the winter time. I don't know. These were gifted to me, so we'll see. I don't know if they need to be on a vine or not. We'll see. Alright, so that's it. I'll see you on the next video. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit all over the place, but I wanted to show you some things I was doing in the garden. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace and blessings.